So this is where we're at. I do have some of my RC cars and stuff over here, you know. I got a Revo, T-Max, a Jado underneath it, and a Team Associated RC10 GT, which is kind of cool. So for the computer, for this engine actually came with a P73, but I traded that P73 for a P28 computer, which I don't have HON data for this. So I got online, I went to Speed Innovations, and I actually purchased this computer, which already has the HON data V3. It is wired for 2-step. It's right now it's tuned on LS VTEC, because at the time I really wasn't sure what I wanted to run in the car, but finding out that the LS just has the weakest transmission that Honda made in the B series, so I didn't really want to run with that. It did come with the connectors and all that stuff for the OBD, the computer and all that stuff. So we're going to be installing that at some point once I figure out more about the wire tuck situation and what I want to do. I do have a full Grady exhaust system for this car. I do love the oval tip. I will be polishing this up and cleaning it up. You know, sorry, like I said, guys, I really can't, don't beam me too hard about the way things looking here right now, because it's going to get a lot better. I did do a little customization here to the center console. I don't know if you can kind of see it, but I did do some switches and things like that. Let me walk over here so you can kind of get more of a lighter view. I've still got to get lights installed in this garage, but this is what we got so far. I don't really know the synchronization that I'll be doing yet, but these are my switches so far. So, and you know, like I said, I did the carbon fiber deal with this as well. So, also, so far, I redid the shifter as well. So far I did solid bushings in the rear of the shift bars, and then I did put a brand new short shift throw shifter on this, all redone. It's wrapped in plastic, ready to be installed. As soon as I get the fuel lines and stuff done in the car, I will go on ahead and start getting this stuff installed, get the factory wheels on. You know, but I still, like I said, I still have some ventilation stuff to do, you know, inside the car. I did get a new blower for this, which is, I'm not sure if it's in this box. Nope, that's the new alternator. No, it's right over here in this box right here. It's the new blower. Sorry about that, for the car. So we'll be getting that done very shortly. And then anyway, so what I've got going on outside right now is the carpet to the car. Now, I wanted to do something different, so what I did was I went on ahead and I bleached this carpet out yesterday. I hung it up and I just bleached the crap out of it with a spray bottle and got the carpet as white as possible. And this is what we're looking like so far. I'll hope, you know, how y'all like my little pool I made. So I'm using an old Volkswagen bumper here. I got my old wheels to my Camry and a bunch of other stuff, just kind of making up this pool, so I could get this stuff, you know, kind of dyed out. But this is what we're looking like so far. I did buy some fabric paint as well, so I can, you know, get edges, like stuff that looks like that. Kind of fix it up so it doesn't look so bad. But this is the trunk carpet, and you can kind of see where it's just got some flaws and, you know, looks kind of crappy. But like I said, I'm going to be turning this here shortly. I'm going to do that with you guys with me, so you guys can kind of see what I've got going on. And so yeah, this is where we are. I'll get you guys set up. You guys can just take a look at me getting this stuff kind of set up and ready to go. I do have a bunch of parts on order, so, you know, as of right now, I'm kind of in a dead zone. as far as parts, but you know, on the next video or possibly the one after that, I'll have a bunch of parts collected. We can start installing stuff. I'm waiting on a few more fuel fittings for the inside. Like I said, I'm still waiting on more fuel fittings so I can get the return line done. I already do have the send line connected, just the bracket for the sending side of the sending unit. I'm waiting on this piece to come in the mail. I'll have to cut this tip off and then install the fitting. It's a compression fitting, so it'll lock around this. This is much smaller than the send side, so I just have to wait on this stuff to come in the mail. We can start getting this fuel line stuff set up and ready to go for you guys. I'm sorry I'm doing a lot of talking in this video, but I really just want to touch base and let everybody know what I've got going on and what's been done and what hasn't, so everybody just kind of knows, because I just decided to, you know, start this channel in the middle of this without letting you guys see all the really gushy stuff from where we had started from. Sorry about that. On the next build, we will have more content when it comes to, you know, the rotisserie and painting and trying to get everything kind of situated and started. But anyway, let me get you guys set up here so you guys can see this whole carpet flip process, and yeah, we'll go from there. So anyway, I got this carpet flipped. It's looking really good. Can't wait for you guys to see the final product. I'll let it sit here for a few more hours and then we'll start the drying process, and you guys can really take a look and see how well this has worked out for me. So unfortunately, guys, my camera died, so I could not record me flipping this carpet. But at this point in time, we're going to go ahead and get the carpet out. We're going to take a look at it. It has been in this pool for about 24 hours. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna go ahead and get the carpet out. I put this in there yesterday. Yesterday evening, I had a little gathering to go to for one of my nephews, so we went and did that. And then when I got home, I bleached it before I left. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get the carpet out. We'll let it dry, and we'll take a look and see how it looks. Here we go. I'm more worried about this carpet anyway. The other carpet over there, I really couldn't get bleached out because it's more of a matte or what have you. But this right here is the stuff that I used. It's called RIT. You can get it at Walmart. It's about $2 and some change per jug. So I just purchased 3 of these, and it worked out really well, I believe. But here we go. We're going to take a look and see how this one done. Now with the bleach, this was white. The other one, it looks really good, but daggone flies. But this one was white, that one was not. So let's see how this one looks now. It's really heavy. So I need to let it kind of drain for a second. This looks fabulous, guys. Let me sit this over here, and you guys can kind of take a look for yourselves. It looks pretty good. Still really wet here yet. This actually came off, so I'm gonna have to sew this piece back on. I didn't want to use too much water in here, that's why the pool's not full. Just because I only had 3 jugs, and so for per half a jug is 3 gallons of water. So I did, you know, obviously you can see I only used what was recommended. I kind of wanted the color more vibrant, but this one here, the carpet being so dark, you know, because I really couldn't get this as white as I had wanted to with the bleach, even after sitting outside for an entire day. It did get purple, but not quite as vibrant as I had wanted it. In some areas it's a little bit more vibrant, as you can kind of see. So I did order some like fabric spray paint. We'll see how that goes, just to kind of give it more of an even mash. We'll see how that looks in the end, but honestly I believe that the carpet that I did over here, the interior floor pan carpet, this is the trunk carpet right here, so I mean, it looks really good and stuff, but this just looks absolutely stunning, guys. I really love how this looked. We'll see just how awesome it really turned out once it's, you know, dry, and you know, we'll go from there. Need to let it leak out a little bit. I do see that it is in the old grass here. I'm not too worried about that. I can always, you know, I'm gonna actually clean it once it's done anyway. I did leave this plastic piece on here. I do have painted ones to go on here, but for now I just wanted to kind of leave it on here. Give me something to grab onto. So what do you guys think about the carpet? Should I spray paint this carpet with the royal purple spray that I have, or should I kind of leave it alone? I guess we'll look a little bit closer once it dries up a little bit. Yeah, it just kind of needs to dry a little bit. So I'll get back with you guys here shortly, and once it dries up some, I think it's beautiful. I will go ahead. I did take the matte piece off for your feet here on the driver's side. That will be going back on directly in this location, so don't worry too much about that. I'm thinking about painting it purple before it goes on. I just really want this car to have kind of a pop to it. You know, I don't really ever see anybody doing stuff like this, so I thought, you know, even on YouTube, I really felt this was kind of different, so I wanted to add this. You know, just the whole process of how I bleached it, which y'all didn't really see that. I mean, it was just kind of boring, but either way, bleached it out. Just regular Walmart bleach worked. I used about a jug, went over each section 2 or 3 times, and then you know, just let it dry in the sunlight yesterday, so really kind of worked out. And then by yesterday night everything was kind of dry, so just went on ahead and plopped it in the purple and, you know, dyed it. So I do kind of want to see how it turns out once she dries, so we'll see what happens here in the next 30 or 40 minutes, how it dries and how it really does kind of look. I do notice that I do have more of a pink feel through here and more of a purple feel through here. Don't really know what to do about that quite yet, but the carpet looks amazing, feels amazing. I did power wash it and clean it thoroughly with degreaser and soap and water before it went in the pool, before I bleached it, before anything. Then after I got done bleaching it, I did re-power wash it, wash all the bleach out of it as much as I could, just to kind of get it clean. You know, I didn't want to put bleach in the dye. So, but all in all, I think this is gorgeous, and it's going to look really nice. I can't wait for you guys to see what I ordered from Fitment Industries. You know, I am not sponsored by Fitment Industries whatsoever, but you know, I order a lot from them, I've ordered a few sets of wheels, and I've ordered quite a few things from Fitment Industries.